So you return to the Lakers. Like I said, obviously 2020 was a mess for all of us. We lose Kobe at the beginning of 2020. What's the team's energy, focus like, and then the drive to actually winning it the year he passes?
Yeah, at first it was tough, man. It was a tough. That was a tough adjustment for the team because you know how you get to that initial stages, the first few days, right? Kind of get used to it. But every time we went on the road, teams did a Kobe tribute every that season. So it was tough to kind of put it behind you.
Yeah.
But I think once we got to the bubble, you kind of felt like everybody's motivation, and then they pulled out the Mama jerseys.
It just was hard. The
Then when they
black
pulled out the
boys.
Mama jerseys, dog, you saw just a whole different for whatever reason, man. They played at a different sense of urgency, but you kind of felt everybody was really pulling in that direction, man, and trying to do something special.
When you reflect on Kobe and his memory, what stands out?
Man, his realness, man. He was misunderstood, man. I asked him one time, Matt, I said, man, why are you such an asshole? I asked him that. And he said, you really want to know? You know how he was.
Mm-hmm.
And he said to me, he said, Phil, man, some of my teammates don't understand the work. He said, so I see dudes walk into practice 10 minutes before practice and they leave right after. Why the fuck am I going to pass them the basketball? I don't respect their work ethic. I'm in here busting my ass every day trying to perfect my craft, and these dudes don't want to work on their game. I don't trust them. So I'm not going to pass them the basketball. I'm going to ride them hard every day. Made perfect sense when he really broke it down as to why he is the way he is with certain dudes. I was just like, man, I respect that, bro. I respect that. But his realness in the sense of, he told me, he was like, look, man, you have an ability to connect with people. Do not concern yourself with what people think about you. And he told me that, man, and that sunk in. It sunk in. He said, look, you have to move the way you move. Make sure you do your job. Make sure you're professional. Make sure you study the game. But don't be concerned with what people think about you. And that stuck with me ever since I've been in this league.
He was a pro at that. I laughed when you said the 5:45 thing because I automatically knew 5:45 in the morning because I used to have to go out to Orange County and what time you want me to meet you at the track? 5:15. I'm like, nigga, it's still dark. What are you talking about? Like, come on, man, we gotta run. We gotta run. Then we gotta hit the gym. We hit the gym and lift so hard. I felt like I couldn't lift my arms up. But then we gotta go shoot for like 2 hours at like the
So
grind.
you
Like you
experienced
said.
it, Matt.
I ran through it with him.
You experienced. People don't really understand like what that was about with him.
Yeah, he respected you. He fucked with you. If they, like I said, he had me come out there. We go work out, then we go have breakfast and everything. And like I said, I know he didn't let too many people do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To be able to get that side of him was dope. And it's funny because I asked him the same question. I was like, why don't you ever show, I didn't say be an asshole. I was like, why don't you show the world how dope you are and how you are with us? And he looked at me and he said, I can't let them motherfuckers see that. You know what I mean? It was just like that constant always go because he, and a lot, Kobe is cool as fuck. I was
Yeah,
talking
man.
shit to him. He would talk back.
Yep.
We'd all talk and joke on each other. But if you didn't see that, you would never know. He was probably similar to Kawhi.
Bro.
You would never know that that's what kind of shit he's on.
Man, ultimate competitor.
Super.
I know you remember that day, right? In practice.
Oh, when
the
he went off on
second
everyone.
unit with y'all was tearing.
Beating the brakes off
listen,
him, bro. He was pissed.
They were beating the brakes off of
and
him,
talking
dude.
shit too.
Oh, the first team.
And it was like, it wasn't just one game. It was like one game, then Coach was like running back. It was the second game,
beating him.
running back, and then it was the third game. And then finally Coach said, we in practice. Man, Cole flipped over tables. He was cussing everybody, bro. It was Matt was.
I was gassing.
He
him
was
too.
gassing the whole thing, dog.
We supposed to win a championship with y'all start with this unit?
Yeah,
just getting under his skin. He was pissed that
Yes,
he
he
didn't
was.
want practice to end, first of all. And then once we called it, that nigga was flipping over tables, water containers. He was heated.
Bro.
That's funny. I ain't talked about that shit.
Yeah,
I ain't never
bro. I
talked about
remember that day.
That shit was funny.